Today, Mayor check is that we have way too much world in our word and not enough word in our world. The Lord told us not to change His word, not to add anything to it, not to take anything away from it. But if you look at our lives and how we live, a lot of us Christians are following worldly ways. As I said in an earlier video called Camouflage Christians, as you see, I'm wearing a camouflage hat. Um, we blend in. You can't tell us apart from the world. They should know that you're a Christian before you even say it, by the way that you carry yourself, by the way you walk, your talk, the things you do, how you treat people. He said that he would know that, we, we, we are known by our fruit. We want people to be introduced to Jesus, where their first introduction to him should be in us, in the way that we carry ourselves, the way we walk. Um, a lot of times we end up actually turning people away from God, not realizing that we're turning people away because of the way that we walk, because of the way that we carry ourselves. We wear a mask. We talk holy. We may act holy. We may do holy things. Like one of mine is I don't curse. I've been very mindful of not cursing. But then just because I don't curse, I may talk in a way that still goes against God, that doesn't speak of Jesus. It's not a loving way of speaking, a loving way of talking. So even in not cursing, I still have to be mindful in the way that I communicate with people and what I say to people, um, especially in relationships when I'm talking to women. I have to be very mindful of what I'm saying and communicating to them, and that it's not something that could be taken out of context. Um, we have to learn to love one another and to stop always looking for the worst in one another. We have taken things like respect is to be earned or respect is to be given, when the Word of God says that you love a man by respecting him. So we're not loving our men when we're not respecting them. Now, don't get me wrong, we do need to be respectable and we do need to do respectable things, but we shouldn't always be looking for the negative in a person or the worst in a person. You get more of what you focus on. If you want the best out of a person, then you got to focus on the best in them. If you focus on the worst in them, you're going to get more of that because that's what you're looking for. You will find what you're looking for. If you're looking for something bad on somebody, if you dig deep enough, you're going to find it. So treat people like you want to be treated. The world tells us to love ourselves when God tells us to love one another.